I'm at the Molten Hill Cemetery in Lyman, New Hampshire today, and this is Phineas Titus. Died in Boston, Massachusetts, May 10th, 1868, aged 57 years, 10 months. For death itself is like a covered bridge, leading from light to light through a brief darkness. Being a big fan of covered bridges, I quite enjoyed this epitaph. It's the only time I've seen one so far that references a covered bridge. Phineas Titus was born here in Lyman, New Hampshire in July of 1810 to Calvin Titus and Sarah Chamberlain. Unfortunately, no records are available for Phineas until he shows up in Boston in 1842 at the age of 31, marrying Lucinda Morris, who was from nearby Grafton, New Hampshire. He lived the rest of his life in Boston, having a number of professions recorded, including an express driver, a bartender, a mason, a teamster, and a boarder. I couldn't find any information on any of the locations he actually worked, which appears to have been all over the place. I did, however, find that he signed a petition for the pacific settlement of our present difficulties, a plea for Congress to find a peaceful solution with the southern states just before the start of the Civil War. His address was listed on a few of the records I found, mostly here on Church Street, just a couple blocks south of Boston Commons, but none of these buildings here existed when Phineas was alive, unfortunately. Phineas died of gastritis in 1868, having seen the end of the Civil War he was hoping to avoid. He was sent home to be buried with his family in Lyman. Lucinda returned to Grafton after Phineas's death and remarried to another local widower. Upon her death, however, she was buried here with Phineas, and her second husband was buried with his first wife. Phineas and Lucinda never had any children, but they did have many nieces and nephews on both sides of their family. They're buried here with Phineas's parents and many other members of the Titus family. If you like these readings, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll do my best to satisfy your graveyard cravings. Thanks for watching.